Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you an updated video of how I do my relaxer. It's basically the same thing like the last one, but it's just going to have a little twist to it. So here I'm applying the relaxer to my new growth. It's been 18 weeks since I haven't done a relaxer, and that's because I've been trying to stay off of chemical for as much as possible. So I'm just going to try to see if I can cut my chemicals down to at least 2 or 3 times the most per year. So instead of doing it every 12 weeks, I'm going to see if I could do it at least every 5 months or 4 months, or how much ever long I could wait this out. So I'm just going to go through my head and continue applying the relaxer. I had already based my scalp and the ends of my hair to protect it from any form of chemicals, even if it's when it's running off after I'm rinsing it out. So I didn't show that process because I did it in the last video that I did. So I'm just going to keep this a bit short today. So I normally start the relaxing process on the opposite side each time. So the last relaxer I did not show that one, but that one had started on the left side of my head behind, and this side I'm starting on the right side. So that's the reason you see me went from right then to left, and then I'm just going to go forward. So now I'm actually in the front part of my head, but I'm going to have a little accident in a few seconds. And there it is. Some of the relaxer fell from my hand onto the side of my face. It wasn't intentional, but I turned around to study my 4-year-old and I didn't even realize that it dropped. But I'm just going to clean that up after and put some ointment on it to prevent my face from getting burned. And it worked wonders. I'm not going to use a brush or anything today to apply the relaxer. I'm just using my hand. As you can see, it took me less than 4 minutes. I actually left everything in real time. It took me less than 4 minutes to apply the relaxer throughout my whole head. And it took me about 2 minutes to smooth the relaxer in. And then I'm just going to show you the next step. So here I'm just going to rinse the relaxer out of my head, and then I'm going to show you when I apply the shampoo, but I'm not going to show you everything because it's going to take too long. So I'm just putting the first set of shampoo into my hair, and I'm going to rinse that, but I'm not going to show you when I'm rinsing it. And then I'm going to show you the second set of shampoo, but I shampooed 3 times actually. That's the second set of shampoo right there. So I'm just showing you here that I have no more residue from the relaxer in my hair. So I rinsed that and then I applied the Affirm 5-in-1, and I didn't show that on camera. Then I rinsed that and then I applied the ORS hair mayonnaise. And then I'm going to go and sit under the dryer for 15 minutes, but I'm not going to show that because I've shown that many different times in videos, me sitting under the hair dryer to deep condition my hair. So I'm just going to leave that whole process out of it. So this is me after I came from under the dryer. So I'm just going to rinse that, so get all of the conditioner out of my hair, and then I'm going to show you the next step. So I already applied my blow drying and styling primer, and then I applied some heat protectant to my hair. So I didn't show that on camera because I showed it in other videos. So I'm just going to blow dry my hair and then on to the next step. So I've finished blow drying my hair and I'm just going to clip my hair ends. Well, I should actually say clip slash cut, because I ended up cutting like 1 to 1.5 inches off of my hair. So I'm just going to pull them down, see where it needs cutting, and then cut the ends. I'm trying to keep them as healthy as possible because I'm anemic and my hair breaks a lot because of me always having low blood. And that's one of the things that contributes to hair loss and breakage. When you're anemic, you don't have a lot of blood flow going to your scalp. So it's a bit more difficult for me than other people to keep their hair healthy. I have clients who like, oh, you have my hair growing, and then they'll be like, how is it your hair not growing as quick as mine? But then there's absolutely nothing I can do about it because I know I'm anemic and my blood is always low. Recently I started something new, so I'm getting my blood count to go a bit higher than it's accustomed to be. So thank God for that. So I'm just going to keep trying that and see how it works. So I'm just going to continue showing you the process of me clipping my hair ends, and then I'm going to show you the next step. I'm sorry that the camera, sorry, it's not really focused properly. I'm trying to do both things at the same time, so it's going to be a bit more difficult to get it filmed. So some parts you can see when I'm cutting, some parts you could just see me pulling the hair down and then grabbing the scissors to cut, but it's not really as showing as visible as I wanted to do in some parts. I'm really sorry about that the camera's out of focus. And I'm not really using any mirrors to do my hair because I don't believe in looking in mirrors. So I'm just pulling the back of my hair like closer towards the front so I can see it. And then I'm just going to keep clipping as I go. So I'm just sharing some of the flat ironing process with you, and I'm almost to the end of the video. It's the first time in about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, I've actually flat ironed my hair the same day as a relaxer process. I'm not really accustomed to do that, but I just thought to make a change because normally I just blow dry and just wrap my hair throughout the first 2 weeks after a relaxer, and that basically works for me. But I just flat iron to see if it's going to make much of a difference in keeping it straighter or whatever. But I'm just going to share this process with you, and I'm almost at the end. I hope you enjoyed the video so far. I did use heat protectant in case you were wondering, and the flat iron is actually set to 250 degrees. I did not really put it that high because I'm just relaxed, so I don't really need that much heat in my hair, and I already blow dried as well. So it's about 250 degrees on the flat iron, because this one has a timer thing that you can set it to how much you want it to be. And I only did 1 to 2 passes over each section of my hair. So this is actually the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, everyone.